What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live top of this upcoming 10 gamer for NBA DFS on DK. So this is a huge 10 gamer. This is right in the wheelhouse. We got to really dig in to find the value, kind of dig in to find the studs of the slate. So let's start it off with a very good game with Brooklyn and Cleveland. Before we begin, hit a like button for me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me a ton, as y'all know. Now, let's dig right into it. Cavs and Nets. So this Nets trio of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and basically James Harden is what we're going to have to figure out what to do. So James Harden's the highest price, and you have Kevin Durant, then you have Kyrie at a discount price of $9,000. If I had a pick on this Nets trio, I'd rather get to Kyrie Irving than James Harden or Kevin Durant based on the price points. I want to see this trio play out to see how they do all three together because we still haven't seen that yet. So let's dig right into it. The rest of the guys on the Nets, DeAndre Jordan, if he's going to see that many minutes at 38 minutes, I like that price point. I think he's a value on the slate. The rest of the guys are just secondary plays in my opinion. I'm not getting to Joe Harris. I'm not getting to Jeff Green, Prince, Brown, none of those guys. By the way, I'm going to keep this slate pretty straightforward. I'm not going to really dig into every single player. That's going to take a long time if we do that on the 10 gamer like I normally do. So I'm just going to give you all the key plays that I'm liking. Anyways, Cleveland, I'm going to keep it straight with y'all. I don't like anybody in Cleveland. Chetty Osman, Larry Nance, none of those guys are really in play. Derek Garland's questionable. You can look at Damian Dotson, but we really don't know what's going to happen with this team. I don't know what's going to happen with Andre Drummond and Jared Allen together. I'm really off of that now. So I'm pretty much fading this Cleveland team. In this game, I'd rather get to just Kyrie Irving or bust. Dallas and Indiana, I like this game slightly. Luka Doncic is a higher price at $10,700. The matchup isn't great for him. I'm not really liking that. I'd rather get to Sabonis and Brogdon. I'd rather get to Brogdon, though, over Sabonis based on that price point. But both guys are definitely in play. Zingas, 7,900, definitely in play based on the minutes. I like him. You can certainly get to him. Karis LeVert's out still. TJ Warren's out still. Miles Turner is questionable, so we need to watch for that. But that's news I'm not really watching a lot for. Willie Cauley-Stein, 5,100, not really in play to me. The only guy I'm going to get to is Jalen Brunson starting, and I like that price point. So really, it's just Sabonis, Brogdon, Zingas, and Brunson in this for the second game. Boston and Philly, both teams are pretty straightforward. Joel Embiid up top, I like him a ton. With Joel Embiid now back, Ben Simmons is a high price along with Tobias Harris. I'm off with both of those guys. The rest of the value plays on Philly is out of play to me with everybody healthy, with Embiid, with Simmons, with Harris healthy. So pretty much it's just Embiid I like. Boston, Tatum's still out. I can get to Jaylen Brown. I like his price point. I think he's the focal point of the offense. Kemba is going to take away from Smart. Kemba at 6,500 on a men's restriction still is kind of scary to me. And that really takes away from everybody else on Boston. Like I said, it's just Joel Embiid for me in this game. Detroit and Atlanta, Kevin Huerter, do you really want to pay $9,500 for him? I don't know what happened with that. DK, I think, just messed up his price point completely. I think whoever did that is going to get fired. So that price point's messed up. Don't play him. Trae Young, though, is definitely in play at $9,300. He's looked good the past 2 games. 55 points, 50 points. He's definitely in play, in my opinion. Capella is seeing great minutes. I like him a ton at $7,600, but he takes away from John Collins. So John Collins is out to me. Capella, like I said, is definitely in play. Pistons side, Grant's always in play. $7,700. He's taking north of 20 shots a game. I love him a ton at that price point. Blake Griffin's a wash to fade him. Derrick Rose's a great GBP option. I like him at the price point he's at. And Ellington, let's just talk about for a second. 28 minutes, 26 minutes. I mean, he's getting the minutes. If you want to play him at $3,600, that's scary to me. But I don't mind him. Miami and Toronto. Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic is definitely in play if there's no Tyler Hero. If Tyler Hero is in, that takes away from everybody else. I'm fading this team overall. Tyler Hero's out. Like I said, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robertson, Goran Dragic. All three are definitely in play. If I had to rank them, it would be Dragic, Bam, then Robertson. I like those 3 guys a ton. On the Raptors side, Siakam, he's a high price, but I don't mind it. I'd rather get to Lowry, though, at the discount price and Van Fleet. But pretty much just the only guy that's in play to me on this Raptors side is Boucher. 7,300, he's gone nuclear the past few slates. I love him a ton. I don't understand why he's not starting. But it'll be interesting now with Alex Len being waived. So we need to watch for that basically to see what happens with his minutes. I know he didn't play a ton of minutes, but he did see a couple minutes here and there. So that may boost up Aaron Baines a tad bit, but it should boost up Boucher much more. And Boucher should start playing simple. Orlando and Minnesota, this is the game I like. There's a few games on this slate that I like a ton. This is one of them, and we'll get to another one pretty soon. I love this game a lot. No Cat. That opens up the floodgates for Russell and Beasley. I like both those guys. Give me Russell, though, over Beasley. I like Vanderbilt. If he does start at 4,900, he's definitely a discount price. And in play, Anthony Edwards, same thing, but I'd rather get to Vandy. And on the Orlando side, Vucevic, 8,600. 8,600, Vucevic. He's definitely in play to me in a lock and load sort of spot. Aaron Goran, point guard eligible now? Yes, point guard eligible. I like him at 7,400. He's in play to me. He's seeing great minutes. No restriction for him. He's looked good. Cole Anthony, I know he's been inconsistent, but I don't mind him at all either at the discount price of 5,300. Kim Birch, if you want to get crazy, he's a discount price. I like him and like his minutes. Phoenix and Houston, Christian Wood has been inconsistent based on the minutes. I'm fading that. Booker, he definitely has upside in this matchup. I like him if you want to try to get to him. Victor Oladipo, so I like him a ton. 32 minutes, 37 minutes, he's looked great. Give me Victor Oladipo. He's definitely in play in my opinion. Chris Paul, he's a safer option than Booker, but both guys have upside. I like Chris Paul. Ayton, inconsistent. He got beat up by Robin Lopez. Yes, Robin Lopez, I'm fading him. Eric Gordon is in play as the third wing option at 5,500. And the rest of the guys are just secondary plays in my opinion. If you want to get crazy, go to Cam Johnson at 3,900 starting. I don't mind it, but be careful with that. San Antonio and Golden State. Steph Curry's always in play, GPP option, 9,700. I like him. This game, I'm going to keep it short. Steph Curry or bust. Basically, if Wiggins is out, you can look to Oubre and Green. The rest of the guys, all fades, in my opinion. So, once again, Curry's in play. If Wiggins is out, Oubre and Green. If Wiggins is in, only Curry. Spurs team, I'm fading. Clippers and Kings. So, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George definitely in play, in my opinion. Great matchup for them. Darren Fox, yes, he went crazy last slate, but I'm not chasing that. I don't like this matchup for him. Buddy Hield's a no-go for me. Holmes is seeing great minutes, so I like him a ton. If he's seeing that many minutes and staying out of foul trouble, he's in play as a mid-range option. Ibaka's going to take away from Zubac being back in. I'm off of that. And really, guys, I don't like much other than Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. I mean, if you want to go to Marcus Morris Sr. as a value, I don't mind that at 4,700. But the rest of these guys are just secondary options. The game. I love this game a ton. It's Dame time. Give me Lillard with no CJ McCollum. I love him. I know the price is high. I like it. Jay Morant, 7,300. 7,300. I like that price point. Give me all of Jay Morant. With no Joval, you can look to Brandon Clark. I like Brandon Clark a ton at 6,000. I like Xavier Tillman at 3,500. There's your value there's your value play of the day. And his Cantor in play 6,300. I like his minutes. Dylan Brooks, yes, the foul trouble is there. I'd rather get to Clark, though. Slow-mo, I don't mind it. If you want to play him, 5,700. I'd rather get to Brooks, though. Gary Trent Jr., value play, definitely in play at 4,800. I don't mind that. Rodney Hood, he started. If he has another great scoring day, I like him a ton at 3,800. So, that pretty much wraps up for me, guys. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me a ton, as y'all know. And the links to my Patreon and Discord are below in the DFS Coach Discord. Definitely check that out. I love chatting it up with the people in there. Definitely come check us out. And like I said, guys, have a great and safe rest of your day. Have a good one, everybody.